Let's look now at three-sided polygons in more detail. Triangles. So here is a triangle, three vertices all joined together. They're not collinear, so they have a space in between them, and they form a triangle. If the triangle has no congruent sides and no congruent angles, no right angles, so in other words, nothing of any particular interest at all, we call it a scalene triangle. It simply means it's an irregular one and has no features that we're going to use immediately. If, in fact, we've got two congruent sides, we call it an isosceles triangle. You'd also note that it has two congruent angles. If all three sides are congruent, then it is obviously an equilateral triangle. And with triangles, an equilateral triangle is also an equiangular triangle. All three sides and all three angles are congruent. And we have a couple more special cases. If one of the angles is 90 degrees, then it is a right triangle or a right-angled triangle. One interior angle is 90 degrees. That's all it needs. It's a right triangle. But we have one combination here that's possible. If we have a right triangle that is also isosceles, then it is an isosceles right triangle, with one interior angle being 90 degrees and two congruent sides and two congruent angles. And we will study triangles in greater depth later in the course. For the moment, all you need to do is know how to name them and what their properties are that we've shown here.